Street children are a common sight in Kampala. The Kampala Capital City Authority says efforts to clear the children off the streets have been futile. Much as most of the children are streaming in from Karamoja region, like Tuliantunga, the number of children from different regions have been growing lately. The children are exposed to risks such as lack of medical care and inadequate living conditions, mean they are more susceptible to chronic illness, and UNICEF has called for adequate rehabilitation measures to reduce the risk. As KCCA takes time, Save Street Children Uganda is initiating friendly and polite measures to lure the children from the streets and rehabilitate them for better life opportunities and skills. Ben Tuliatunga has lived on the streets of Kampala for close to 8 years.
Coming off Kampala, I had my plan before, because like when I was still kid, actually I was about primary 3, 4, 5. So because of the situation I was in while I was at home, because I'm an orphan, I don't have a father, I don't have a mother. So the people I lived with would talk. I had a brother who died recently. So like, because of that situation, I was like, if I can get a chance, I leave this place, I just go to Kampala. So when I finished P7, it was 2006. I think 2006. Then in that holiday, that's when I got a chance.
He left his home village in Kabale, southwestern Uganda, for better opportunities in Kampala, but it was a false hope.
I got someone who was buying matoke from that. You know, these people would normally go to village and buy matoke, Irish potato. So that's when I got that chance. I pretended as if I'm going to help them. Then I boarded, I came with. So when I reached this side, I had nowhere to start. But I don't know how things came. I just found myself with someone. Then I stayed with him. I think like 2 months. I stayed with him 2 months. Then I found my aunt. Then staying with my aunt, it was also a taboo. It was also a taboo. So I stayed with her like only 2 weeks. I had to leave that place because he was married, he has kids. I couldn't stay there. No food in Kampala, they don't work, and you are again a burden to them. I was like, I cannot stay here. Then I met some kids who were collecting scrap around. I was like, how these kids can stay? I was like, let me just move around. So as I was moving around, I met those kids. I became friends with them. But now the taboo was, where could I stay? I couldn't go back to my auntie. I had to look where I can stay. So I joined those kids. Those kids were sleeping under the trenches, not these big trenches. And they could sleep there. Actually, it was at the beginning it was hard, but the day I got used. So that's how I became a street kid. So it wasn't like even the mind of going back home, it had already died, because I was used. I was those kids who would collect scrap, who would go and steal some things. Hey, you know the situation there.
On the brighter note, Ben also shares his benefits from the system and his plans he has for the betterment of society and other children like him. However, a representative from the organization, Mrs. Aisu Delilah, shares with me the journey of this rescue and how it all began and where it has reached today.
Safe Street Children in Uganda began way back in 2005, and it began with 7 children. 7 children includes the director of Safe Street Children in Uganda, because he was also once a street child who lived on the streets for 9 years.
She shares more of how they incorporate the street children into the system and make them fit in with the rest of the students, as well as give them the best education, housing, and feeding.
Basically, what we do at Save Street Children in Uganda is that we rescue, rehabilitate, and reintegrate these children back with their families, because our belief is that children are way much better living with their next of kin within their families, not on the streets and not in the organizations where they are cared for.
However, Mrs. Delilah shares the challenges they as the organization face, but still keep striving to help reduce the number of kids on the streets. This journey isn't a lone struggle, since KCCA also plays a vital role in supporting them, as Mr. Kasiate states.
So unwelcoming to these children, so that they can go back home and have a chance to be children and not allow their parents and their traffickers to benefit pecuniarily from their presence on the street. So this is a concerted effort that is not just going to rely on the shoulders of KCCA and other law enforcement agencies to rescue these children.
He further states that they also bring to book the parents of the children who are taken off the streets during the KCCA enforcement operation. He, however, encourages Ugandans not to see this move as a negative operation, but be supportive to bring an end to this vice and ensure Kampala City is clean and safe for everybody.
But I call upon all citizens of goodwill in this country to know that the rescue of children from the street is a noble cause that we should never participate in.
Many children on the streets of Kampala are taken there due to the uncomfortable conditions that are always faced at their homes by various parents. Right behind me is Save Street Children Uganda, an NGO that has taken the initiative to give street children a second chance at life. What happens behind here is a variety of things that includes killing the children once they're taken off the streets. For MCI TV, my name is SHEDRICK AYEBALE.